Welcome to Denver, Colorado football fans. A great look at Empower Field here at Mile High Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Tennessee Titans and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
18 Rodney, 18 Rodney.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. He finds Tigakonkwo for the grab. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd down, Pollard. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st down throw here for Ward. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7. 44-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ward. Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? A great running back doing it.
Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the Broncos corral it! And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 22, and that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here he goes, third and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Matt Prater for the point after try. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Prater on to send it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it'll be second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. All right, they bought him a little room. That one good for 6 on second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Now Nix. He's got it. Still has some space inside the 35. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos trim the lead to 1. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Defense showing blitz here. Ward lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had. The incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Ward's going to throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos take possession down inside the 30 after the interception.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Has it at the 7. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
And the Broncos, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Nick Snad, a throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and goal. Here's Nix. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Returnable from the 2. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Okay, quick.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Bails out of the pocket quick. That's caught for the 1st. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10 here. Ward. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
10-yard loss on the play.
Ward setting up to throw. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to 3rd down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To throw, here's Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for the Broncos. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Give up the middle to Harvey. He's got a gain of 6 there. Sent down by Cody Barton.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's Nix to throw. Will finds his back. Harvey. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All I'm hearing in my head is touchdown to check down, because it was said about a gazillion times in the NFL to me when you get in the red zone. It's not sack. Touchdown to check down. You can't take a sack on 1st down in the red zone.
Throwing here, Nix. Pass is cut at the 9. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Bombers, ready. 180, wait, hard.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. A beautiful play to get that 1st down, but this could be coming back. We got to check this flag.
Come on. Ready.
Ward setting to pass. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Looking the sideline, that's Coleman. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Titans will have a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Titans.
Let's go.
He'll throw it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Prater puts it through. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Almost set. Ready. Right here. Motion.
Nick's looking to throw. Into a crowd and, intercepted. And the Titans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
70, 18, 70 Lions. 18 Rebel, 18 Rebel.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down, but where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding.
Okay, break.
Offense to the line, second down.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To the air with Ward. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Third and long for him here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Titans start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play in a drive. Here's Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quandre Diggs with the INT. And the Titans return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're
trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
They give on second to Pollard. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Prater puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. It's Harvick straight ahead. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
19.
Ward now on 3rd down. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's taken at the 15.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Complete. It's Ingram. And he's tackled for no gain.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Nix from the gun. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's trying to push the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled in knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, with how well the defense had that one covered.
He fields it cleanly. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward's going to throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Ward setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Tried getting it to Calvin Ridley. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. It's fielded at the 14. Space past the 35. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Capture 11, capture 11, go! Gravity Lions.
Ward in the pistol. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 17.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he put everything he's got behind it. And they pick him up again! And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. From the gun, it's Ward. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 31-yard play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Defense showing blitz here. Ward. He's got it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And they deal with Pollard from the pistol. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
For the field goal, a 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they pick him off again! Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Ready?
Will line up for the 2.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play. But they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to the air, nicks after the pick. Lowe finds his back, Harvey. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here's Nix to throw. He lofts it deep right side. And they pick him off again. Christian Benford has it. And the Titans capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Ward. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Working quickly here. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw 3rd and long. That throw finds Okonkwo. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
First down. A gain
Here
of
we go,
16
here we go.
yards. First down,
18.
Tennessee.
They put a receiver in motion right. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He finds space, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
24. Will Lutz to kick off.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. This is Ridley working the right side. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know.